Hi, Rob Linhart here in the Hazel's Wine Department, and here we go with Sunday specials for October 15th and 16th.
John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.
3 countries to talk about this week: France, U.S., and Italy. We're going to start in France with a super popular repeat performer. This is the 2018 Boutinot RH1 Red Blend. Now, this is coming from the Costières de Nîmes down in the south of France. Big Grenache Syrah blend here. This is a very bold style for that part of the world, as many of you will know. Big, dark, almost roasted fruit character, edging towards jammy and possibly overripe, but they stop just short of that line. So we get this great, intense, bold, concentrated fruit. Nice, sort of a smoky element to this wine as well. There's an interesting layer of freshness that they maintain right through this wine as well. Good detail and depth for the weight of this wine. Again, a little bit of a departure from what we typically see from that neck of the woods, but this will pair with so many of those big, bolder foods and a fantastic deal on this style of red. Next up, we're heading to California for a super fresh rosé. This is the 2021 California House of Brown Rosé. When I say super fresh, I mean super fresh. This rosé is just gonna smack you in the face with these great strawberry, red cherry fruits. As it opens up, you'll get a nice, damp, earthy tone, so it isn't just about the fruit, but then that fruit comes back and there's this lovely sort of orange creamsicle, lovely citrusy component to this wine. A really easy drinking style for all that fruit. This is a nice dry rosé, good tangy finish, good acidity in this wine, carries through on the finish, endless finish. I could not get away from this wine afterwards. I had other wines to taste. I kind of didn't want to. I just wanted to let this hang around on my palate. They did a fantastic job with this. Absolutely nailed this rosé. A no-brainer call, still with some of this warm weather coming. Next up, we're heading to the south of Italy. We're in Sicily for the 2021 Sergio Drago Catarratto. Now, Sergio Drago, widely considered one of the godfathers of the natural wine movement in Sicily. So this is a very natural wine, if you will. Minimal intervention in the vineyard, minimal intervention in the winery. These wines can often be a little too natural for their own good. Many of us have experienced this. They get kind of funky, would be a polite word for it. But these are very clean, very little of that funk to play with. This is a white grape, a white wine here, and we get these beautiful floral aromatics. Citrus blossom really came to mind here. That citrusy element definitely carries through on the palate. As it opens up, we'll also start to get into a slightly nutty tone, some phenolic tones, and by phenolic, we're talking about things like dry grass, straw, hay. These sorts of things will sort of sneak in on this wine. Little light herbal note playing there. I was kind of thinking about dried oregano. And again, as this wine carries through on the finish, that natural element will show a little bit on the finish. In this case, I was thinking about red apple, sort of a cidery component here. And that's something we commonly see with these wines, but it gives a nice kick to the finish on this wine, if you will. A balanced, beautiful, aromatic, well-made white in a minimal intervention style. Last but not least, we've got a little shout out for you video watchers out there. We've got another Sergio Drago super natty wine for you. This is the 2021 Rosso. Now, this is a blend of classic Sicilian red, Nero Diavola, and Syrah. And what we're getting here is up front, that Syrah is going to show through. So kind of meaty. I was thinking about red meat, fresh tenderloin, little hint of white and black pepper sort of sneaking through, and that's very much the Syrah element here. As it goes for the fruit, then we start to get into some nicely concentrated, very clean aromas and flavors. Black cherry, blackberry fruit, almost mulberry sense to this wine. So great depth, really good concentration in the fruit here. As it opens up, we'll definitely again see that sort of earthy element come through. Little bit of a hint of minerality as well in this wine. Again, with these natural wines, sometimes you can get that sort of gamey, funky tone. Not really showing here. So this guy has got it dialed in on these really clean, low intervention wines. Quantity very limited on this, which is why it's just for you, only 5.5 cases. So if this is speaking to you, get on your horse and ride.
John was the first one to pull you down. He took one drink and he started to clown. Passed you the Hazel, Jane, and Jack. Penelope got you and passed you right back.